So you guys, we got to talk about this. Now, just recently, Mikey Williams has spoke up on his Instagram about being forced to wear masks during his games. And this is what he had to say. He said, making someone play with a mask, laughing emoji, like just cancel the games, bro. Charlotte weird for that. So basically, he's not rocking with wearing masks during the games. So this video, I want to talk about this situation and just give you guys my opinion on the Charlotte schools making these kids wear masks during their games. Before I start this video, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram at _the_only_Wallace, and also go subscribe to my second channel called 10K Wallace Vlogs. Now let's get to the video. So first thing first, I don't blame Mikey for saying this, you guys. I really don't. It is just so crazy because I remember when they first announced that the North Carolina high schools, they might be forced to wear masks during their games. I remember Mikey, he commented on a post and he was like, I'm not playing. He basically just told the world straight up, like, look, if we gotta wear masks, I'm not playing at all. And as you can see now later, they're making him wear a mask and he's still speaking up on it. So his mindset still have not changed about wearing these masks during games, but they're clearly going to force him to wear it, because if he don't wear it, that means he can't play. And that also means his ranking is going to go down. And we all know just recently his ranking already went down to 5 when he was just 3. So Mikey, he is kind of fed up because you can tell he don't want to wear these masks at all, but he has to because he got to do his thing. He got to play regardless. And honestly, in my opinion, you guys, okay, look, I understand that they want these kids to wear masks during games. How about this? Wear a mask when you're sitting on the bench, you're warming up or whatever, you know, entering the gym. Wear a mask when you're not on the court. But when you're on the court and playing the actual game, what's the point of wearing a mask? Because most likely these kids not going to be wearing it the whole time. They might cover their face for a little bit, but you know, once they start to get tired and got to start breathing harder, you already know they're going to take it off because they're running for non-stop minutes, such as Mikey. Like, you already know Mikey, he only sits on the bench a few times, so just imagine how he feel. Gotta wear these masks throughout the entire game, and you already know it's annoying, definitely if you're a competitor trying to help your team win games. Because I know for me, if I was on the court, it can be anything, such as my arm sleeves feeling too tight, my headband feeling too tight on my head, anything. I would take that off in a heartbeat. If my shoes starting to hurt my feet, I'm gonna change my shoes, you know, anything just to make me feel comfortable. Just imagine if you gotta play an entire game wearing a mask and you're not feeling comfortable at all. Like, and on top of that, you gotta help your team win. Boy, you could be itchy, sweating, all types of stuff. I already don't like wearing masks in general, going to the store and just having it on my face, because wearing it for a long time, you would start to feel a little weird, you know what I mean? It's just annoying. So just imagine if you sweating and wearing a mask on top of that. That is crazy. I don't understand why the North Carolina schools is even making these kids wear these masks when they see all these other states not doing it. Like I said, I understand on the reason on wearing these masks. You can wear a mask when you're sitting in the stands, watching the game, when you're on the bench, getting ready, getting warmed up and all that. But when you're on the court, balling, and actually the one putting in the work to get that dub, you should not be wearing a mask. I don't care what nobody say, because regardless, it's a contact sport. You're going to be touching these guys. You're going to be breathing on these guys. You know what I mean? They don't touch each other's sweat, all types of stuff. It's a contact sport, so it doesn't matter. What is a mask going to do? What? A mask is going to protect you from, you know what I mean? What can a mask do when you're on the court? It can't do anything at all, because these guys are touching each other regardless. So I just don't understand the principle and the reasoning of wearing these masks when you're on the court. I understand of wearing them at games, but when you're on the court, as in these players wearing them, nah, bro. I 100% agree with Mikey, and he clearly is not having it, because he's been responding to people about the situation. Somebody commented and said, what's the point of the mask, laughing emoji, and he responded and said exactly. So as you can see, he's still responding to everybody about this mask situation because he is tired and fed up. And when I see a picture of him wearing the mask and his teammates, yo, that looks so uncomfortable. Look how the mask is like twist up around his ear and it's like tight under his chin, like a chin strap. Do you know how annoying that is? And on top of that, having to play and sweat, run fast, and play aggressive defense. Just imagine having to play press defense, full court press defense, while you got this tight mask under your neck like that. And just imagine if you got a full beard, or you end up shaving your beard and you got to wear this tight mask while you sweating and everything. I know some of these players are suffering under that mask for real, but it's not like they got a choice. The entire state is making them wear them, and it's just like they want to play. Lake Norman, they currently have a 9-4 record. They're actually doing good this year. Mikey Williams, he's averaging 21 points per game. So you already know, Mikey, he wants to keep playing. He don't want to sit out just because of a mask. And on top of that, social media is just going to attack him and just, you know, come after him for not wearing a mask. Well, some of social media, because you know how social media is. But for me, y'all already know I'm gonna give y'all the real regardless over any situation. And this situation right here makes no sense with these players wearing masks during the game, because yo, it just makes no sense. And shout out to Mikey for still speaking out on it. I know he's been speaking out on this situation ever since the first time they announced North Carolina schools having to wear a mask. And he said himself, I remember, I wish I took a screenshot of his comment, but he was like, I'm not playing then. And that was like a few months ago. So as you can see, now that they're starting to play some games, look, Mikey, he's currently averaging 21 points per game during his sophomore year at Lake Norman, which is really, really good. You know, I'm proud of him. He's actually showing people that he can go across the country and play different competition and still be dominant on the court. Throughout his past 2 games when he was wearing a mask, his most recent game against United Faith, he scored 32 points. In the game before that, they played against Victory Christian, he scored 28 points. In both of those games, he's wearing a mask, like I said. So as you can see, Mask Mikey, he is very, very elite and dominant. But I guess he feel like he could play more and way better if he could take the mask off and do what he got to do. But at the end of the day, I just can't blame him at all, because yo, wearing a mask, I don't care if you score 50, 60, you're gonna always feel like you could play better if that mask is off your face. Because yo, like, nobody wants to play with something so tight on your face, like during games. Even though I know eventually you might end up forgetting that it's on your face, but come on now, like, it just makes no sense. And I just don't understand the North Carolina schools for doing this. Like, look, if you don't see the NCAA, college basketball, the NBA, even overseas guys, if you don't see them wearing masks during their games when they're all professionals, then why are you making your high schooler kids wear masks? Unless, I guess, the parents made a petition or something throughout the state to, you know, like, wear masks during games. They probably signed their petition, I don't know, voted or something, I really don't know. But at the end of the day, it makes no sense at all. It makes no sense, North Carolina. I definitely want y'all to leave y'all comments and opinions below on how y'all feel about this, because I'm not rocking with it at all. Like I said, I 100% agree with Mikey, but I already know some people want to come in my comments and come at me talking about some the virus, they have to wear a mask and all that. Man, I understand. I 100% understand. But all I'm saying is, if you don't see the NBA and all these other players doing it, then why are you making your little high schoolers do it? That is all I'm saying. Because if it was that serious, trust and believe NBA players will be wearing masks during games. Because you already know how serious they are when it comes to the COVID-19 situation. Every single player that ends up getting tested positive, they got to sit out for about 3 to 5 games. And they don't play at all. Like, come on now. So it's just like, it makes no sense to me, you guys. But I already know everybody got their own opinions on the situation. But I just had to make a video and just give you guys my opinion, because y'all know me, I'm gonna give y'all the real regardless about it. So yeah, that's how I feel about the situation, like it or not. I thank you guys for watching. If you make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you press the notification button. TK Gang, we out.
Kurt, man, we done broke both of them. Good Lord, it's over with. Our season's canceled. 2020. And how we coming? You know what I mean?
This shit right here is
Yeah, I see this man, bro. Wait, I see. Gotta get us kicked out. Hey.
yeah, sure. Bounce.
One, Mikey Williams.
Back. East B. Oh, I caught it, bro. We still rolling.
Hold on. All right, say that.
What's up? What's next? What's next? Yeah, y'all seen that. You seen that?
Four.
Beam.